Alright, we're here again. Say Tamuria. Yeah.
Agreeing to an alliance with Imperials. At least it appears this Prefect Kalo assisted you. Tell me what happened out there, Five Claw. I want to hear it from you.
The assassin killed the guard, but we did outcrawl the dragon horn.
So that is the dragon horn. It is much smaller than I thought it would be, and it looks fragile. Sound it once and it will probably crumble to dust. What are we supposed to do with such a thing? As always, you have my thanks, Five Claw.
Okay.
Euraxia hoped to appease the dragons by assassinating the last dragon guard of Elsewhere. He died, but at least you acquired the Anequina Dragonhorn and avenged his death. Now if we only knew what to do with the damn thing.
It made noise, like another horn, right?
I know how a horn works, Five Claw, but this is a relic of ancient magic. I do not want to damage it before we learn the true significance of its power. I will have Tarn do more research. In the meantime, we have another matter to deal with.
What's that?
Cadwell's visions strike more frequently now, with more urgency. Tarn believes Zumog Fum is close to reassembling Cadwell's dismembered body. I want you to stop him. The betrayer of legend must not be reborn.
I will find them pawn and stop him from resembling Cadwell the betrayer.
Abner Tarn checks on Cadwell regularly. Find them and see if they can tell you where Zumog Fum hides. Meanwhile, I will consult with Gareshri. Review the Kunzari stories before we task Tarn with learning more about the Dragonhorn.
You must know something about the Antigua Dragonhorn.
A little. There was a similar relic at Starhaven Adeptorium, but I never gave it much thought. It was just there, another memento of a mostly forgotten past. The one you brought us, it bears the name of an Equina.
What is the significance of Nekia?
An Equina is the name of our kingdom, the northern half of Elsewhere. It grew out of one of the 16 original prides and was named after my ancestor, Anequina Sharptongue. She was one of the ancient heroes, a member of Kunzari's Krajon.
Do you think the villa has something to do with the legend of Kuzali?
Legends and myths make up a great part of who we are, Five Claw. For the Khajiit, the truth of our stories is the truth, pure and simple. The return of the dragons began with the tales of Kunzari, and I expect it to end there as well.
Is the dragon one part of the story?
No. Kunzari and his company of heroes predate the arrival of the Akaviri and Tamriel. It was the Akaviri who gave rise to the Dragon Guard and revealed the secrets of the Dragonhorn. As I understand it, the Starhaven Dragonhorn was a gift.
Okay.
From the ancient order of the Dragon Guard, if I remember what the adept at Starhaven once told me. I assume the same is true of the Anequina Dragonhorn. It's too bad that Dragon Guard you met did not live long enough to tell you more.
What's that? We have saw Imperial. Cannot be queen this long. What does this do? Oh, never mind. Large pipe. NK, what the fuck is this? What's in this palace?
Hold, varlet! Don't you dare attach that foot to my ankle.
This is Cadwell's longest episode yet. Perhaps I can...
That's it! Time to give you knaves what for.
Bizarre visions. Dismembered bodies. I hate necromancy. Cadwell trusts you, Five Claw. You talk to him.
Who's there? Speak up! I'm about to teach these rapscallions a valuable lesson. And yes, I plan to make it hurt.
Oh wow, it's me. What's going on?
Ah, jolly good. I could use a noble squire for the battle ahead. To battle ahead? Anyway, Zumok Fu has gathered the dismembered parts of the betrayer's body. I can't allow the necromancer to put him, me, back together.
Hello? What are you seeing? Where is him?
I'm not entirely certain. It's definitely a dark, menacing cavern. Just the sort of place necromancers enjoy hanging around. Oh! Here now! Stop that! Your pardon, noble squire, but I have to go kick myself in the head.
Wait.
I'm off to put a stop to these dastardly villains.
Oh!
Tarn, can you determine where Cadwell disappeared to?
Of all the foolish, idiotic, misguided things that Cadwell has ever done, this may be the worst of them all. He fancies himself a hero, but he's given Zumog Foom exactly what he needed.
What do you mean? What do you need him for?
I'm no expert on necromancy, but it's obvious that our Cadwell is the last piece Zumog Foom needs to restore the betrayer. He has all the parts of Cadwell's dismembered body, and now Cadwell has handed him the final component, his very essence.
About essence? You mean his soul?
Does a soul shriven have a soul? I have no idea how the philosophy of oblivion accounts for such things, but there must be some kernel of the original Cadwell inside the one we know. It stands to reason the necromancer would need that as well.
How do we have him? We don't even know where he went.
I managed to scry Cadwell's portal before it winked out. It connected to an ancient crypt in the scar not far from the Stitches. Head there immediately. The rest of us will make preparations and join you as soon as we can.
Bye. Why this guy sneak over here? Alright, I'll go to there. So tall. We cannot do this.
Sure's
bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more mead.
Where is it? At the bottom. How do you go over there? Jesus. A barf. Dang, after I go down, tell me it's a barf. Ooh.
Let's teach them a lesson. Someone's definitely going to miss that.
A barf. Dude, I couldn't even see a single chest as remained for real. Jesus. Ah, finally found one. All these people, they get up at 5 a.m. to dig all these chests.
You took your time. Let's talk. Travel never used to take this much out of me. Oh well. Now that you're here, we can begin our investigation of the crypt.
Good exactly and perfect call. Thought they were going to meet us here.
The adept and the prefect volunteered to scout ahead. They haven't returned. That means it's up to us. We must stop Zumog Foom from reanimating Cadwell the Betrayer.
Think something happened to Zamarak and Kao?
Something has prevented them from returning. I can only assume the necromancers or their undead have done them in. Where they were forestalled, we must prevail. Otherwise, Zumog Foom and the dragons get one step closer to fulfilling their plans.
Alright, let's go. No, we can't give up.
Don't be a fool. Our first priority is to stop Zumog Foom and keep him from aiding the dragons. After that, we can worry about everything else. Provided we survive, of course.
Okay.
Cadwell, what happened to you?
Thorn, old sport. They ripped it out of me. I'm afraid I bungled this one royally, old friend.
Oh well, tell me what happened.
I opened a portal, meant to put the villainous Zumog Foom to the sword. He got the better of me. The necromancer stole my essence, flung it to assorted ritual sites throughout the lair. Now I'm weak and my old body is being restored.
What about Dark and Perfect Hello? Have you seen them?
The big cat and the Imperial. They arrived shortly after I did, but they didn't fare much better. I'm not sure what Zumog Foom did with them. I've just been standing here trying to recover enough strength to give it another go.
Maybe we can recover stolen energy. We need to stop him anyways.
Charge me up again? Capital idea, and I agree. We can't let the betrayer join the dragons. That reminds me of a time. No. Can't think. Too weak. I'll stand with you as long as I can. Could use a bit of a lie down, though.
Okay.
I'll delay Zumog Foom's ritual as long as I can. You take Cadwell and see if you can recover his stolen energy.
You left us to die, Kalo.
Our blood is on your hands.
No, I won't allow you to interfere with the ritual.
I am gonna interfere no matter what.
From your bow. That glowing cloud. It's holding this ritual together.
How refreshing. Let's find the rest of it and put it back where it belongs.
How? Oh, this book are fake. Not read.
You were never strong enough, Zamorak. I died because you were weak. Praying to the moons won't save you, cat.
Zamorak failed. Again.
What happened? Who is this? Grana Dasaraj? Didn't she just died already?
Ah, welcome back, little energy. I missed you so.
Oh.
You're a senile old fool, half-brother. How could you be so reckless? The dragons are your fault!
You never know what you're missing till it's gone. I'm just glad to have that old bit of me back where it belongs. What say we go and find the rest?
What happened to this dude?
Your past will destroy you, Abner Tharn.
Why?
Get rid of that damn cloud.
Oh, that hits the spot. Did you know I used to be a High Chancellor? No, wait. No, that bit belongs to Abner.
Zumok Foom is stronger than I anticipated. Or perhaps my powers have degraded more than I realized. Either way, you arrived just in time. If I had to listen to my half-sister prattle on for an instant longer, I would have chewed my own arm off. Believe me, it wasn't my intent when I opened the portal. Foom used a siphoning ward of some sort. It redirected my spell and trapped me in that cloud of energy. They're using Cadwell's essence to power their ritual. It's rather ingenious, actually.
Oh, is that really ghosts of Sora Town?
I really have no idea. Perhaps it was an echo pulled from my deepest, most morose memories. Perhaps not. While I recover my strength, head through the southern door. I sense a culmination of magic. Zumok Foom must be close to completing his ritual.
Hey, hello! Hello! Call me to the lead. Oh, come in. Hello. Nice to meet you. How was your day?
I'm practically my old son.
Ah. What's the interesting thing to say? How's the stream going? We just started. Gotta finish the quest at elsewhere.
Doesn't have much time.
This one does not have much time. What the fuck? Why are you here?
Nalado should not be here. This one should be prowling the sand behind the stars and preparing for the next pounce, not lingering in this fetid tomb. Zumog Fum called Nalado back. He planned to use her in a foul ritual, but dead or no, Naladol is still a soldier. His follower never stood a chance. This one sensed something. Decided to wait here a little longer.
The ritual was using Catwell's energy. What happened to it?
Nalado thought the cloud of energy reminded her of the strange knight adorned in cookware. This one thinks she absorbed the energy when she killed the necromancer and disrupted this part of the ritual.
Can you return the energy to Catwell?
Return it? Perhaps, though that will certainly shred this spirit form. No matter, Nalado no longer belongs in this realm. Tell Queen Carmira and Garashri that Nalado says...
Yeah, I do
farewell.
our stream sometimes. If I'm not
Prepare
playing
yourself,
games, then I
strange
usually
knight.
join.
This belongs to you.
It depends on my mood though. Like when do I do what do I do? Like now these days I just wanna snack and play game. It's easy. Terminal snacking. Don't say that. Maybe tomorrow I would like to. Well, we will see. Oh, so Kami today is from Kamina. Welcome.
You really think you can stop me? Neither you nor that bumbling corpse stand a chance. I never. I'll have you know, I'm barely 1/4 cadaver on my mother's side. Rise and let the essence
Die,
of
just
death
die.
flow free.
Die already? That's fast. Oh. He spawned there. I'll kill you first. See? How does that work? Ooh, yo, dang, almost dead. And he get up again. Oh shit, this is the real one.
It feels like I'm fading away.
How well the
Well,
betrayer?
delicate shell. Of course, I planned to deal with the orc myself once my reanimation was complete. Now that I'm whole, I have a destiny to fulfill. So, cheerio.
What?
I always heard that introspection could be difficult, but meeting yourself. No one likes to discover that they were a
You can call me Talonini or Pasta.
hold it against me, given me
Talonini.
with two
Okay.
sides of a
Yes, I saw your ad in
dented
Kami's
coin.
Discord drawing with the woman with the white hat in her hand. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's the last one I upload. Thank you, thank you.
I don't think the world can handle more than one Cadwell at a time. My essence, I feel it draining away. Strange as the end approaches, so does clarity. You will try to stop him for me, won't you?
Stop him? What the betrayer plan to do?
Finish what I started a long time ago. I remember how we stopped the dragons. Kunzari and we tricked Count Gronti, used his own ambition against him, convinced him to place a portion of his power in Jode's core.
How did that stop the dragon?
Count Gronti ordered his brothers to follow suit. Once weakened, we were able to trap them in the halls of Colossus. Then the betrayer, then I killed Kunzari. I earned that name. I planned to steal the power, but Anequina's adepts...
Oh well, stay with me.
I'm still here. Chimera, she looks like Anequina. So pretty. Anequina possessed a key to a special place. That's where I learned to use portals. Luckily, they cut off my head and dismembered me before I could reach Jode's core.
What's wrong with you, dude?
I guess you have to chop him up again. Tell Chimera she has the key, and look after little Honor.
Oh no! That will fade away, shit. I can go there?
Was a moon priest. Could that be the key to using the dragon horn?
The same notion occurred to me, Queen Chimera.
Wait, here comes Tarn and the others. Five Claw, talk to me. I am happy to see you and the others, Five Claw, and I'm eager to hear what happened. Wait, where is Cadwell?
Cadwell's gone. We stopped it, but not before we made the betrayal.
That does not bode well. The betrayer of Kunzari was a great hero who became a terrible villain. It took all the remaining champions and the moon priests of Anequina to stop him. But how does the betrayer's return help the dragons?
Cadwell began to remember. He said the betrayer seek a special place to find Joe's crew.
A special place? That does not give us a lot of information to go on, Five Claw. Did Cadwell tell you anything else before he disappeared?
He talked about the Anti-Eye and the dragon's impression. He said that you perceive the key.
The ancient legends. I have been studying them. They mention Jode's core, a vault of some kind. Kunzari tricked the demons into storing their power there, though now we know that the demons were dragons. A metaphor, yes? As for a key...
Do you know what Cadwell was talking about?
Everyone, meet in the royal study. I have something to show you. Cadwell spoke of Anequina, one of Kunzari's champions. He mentioned a key. I think he meant my pendant.
Zamalak remembers.
Oh, that
Your mother
one.
wore it before you. Does it have more than sentimental significance?
It hides me from magical detection. Mother would take my pendant in her hand and whisper, "When Kunzari smiled, Anequina asked the moons to move for him."
The Shadow Dance Temple ruins? Is that where the betrayer has gone?
I discovered as a young girl that the pendant and this ancient map interact in interesting ways.
Interesting way.
I learned the stories of Kunzari from my mother. Did I tell you she was a moon singer before she married my father? She said the pendant once belonged to an Equina. I am related to an Equina. Direct descendant, according to the moon priests.
The location indicated in the map. Is that place?
An ancient ruin. The place was once the Shadow Dance Temple, but now it is nothing but tumbled stones. Still, Cadwell indicated the pendant was the key to finding the betrayer. What else do we have to go on?
You said your mother told you that Antigua was able to make the moon move from Kasali.
Yes, from Kunzari's story. He tricked the demons into giving him their power. Then an Equina moved the moon so he could store the power in Jode's core for safekeeping. Of course, now we know the demons of the story were actually the dragons.
Would that be Cadwell was talking about? Tell me the rest.
In their weakened state, Kunzari was able to trick the dragons and trap them in the halls of Colossus. But one of his companions betrayed him, stabbed him in the back, and went to the place of the Dark Dance to steal the demon power.
That sounds like Shadow Dance ruin. I guess we need to investigate the place.
I think you are right, Five Claw. The betrayer must want to finish what he started in the ancient time. But the dragons also want that power. Are they working together? Either way, we need to get to the temple ruins.
Where is that?
As we saw on the map, the ruins lie in the foothills east of the Scar, between Orcrest and the town of Hakoshe. We will meet you there.
Okay. We will meet you there. Hey, I can just teleport to there, right? I don't know where it is.
We need to send your Cygnus irregulars to the Moongate, Prefect Kalo.
Agreed. We've been practicing in anticipation of joining forces for more than a year.
A year? But a year ago we were still enemies.
Perhaps. But I always knew we'd wind up fighting the Araxians side by side someday.
Alright. What was it? Ah, there. Well, we need to walk there again. We are a casual guild looking for easygoing people and people more info effective time. Love you, brain. Name doesn't interest me. We're doing 80 recording Grey Host PvP. No, not interested in PvP. Oh shit. Wait.
Can never have too much, right?
Yeah. Let's get to the way shine. Dragon. I am close actually. Might as well go there. Oh, not that close. Probably cannot. Get the way shine first. Most important thing. But I will go eat something and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see. We're going to do the because I unlock this way shy, and hole is over there. Let's get that sky shot over there. That's at where? At the end? Shadow Downs? How do you do that? Hello. Oh. Ooh, shit. Dragon? The dragon is down again. It's above. How do you go above? Huh? What? Huh? When I'm playing ESO, the thing I say the most is, how do you go there?
Chimera's waiting for you inside. If the dragon circling overhead spots us, I'll try to drive it off.
Zamarak will assist.
Yes, I'm sure your fists will make all the difference.
Damn old
There is
man.
more to this ancient temple. I do not see a way to access it. This is the right place. I can sense it. But nothing in this chamber looks like it can make the moons move or open a path to Joan or Jode. What are we missing, Fiveclaw?
How well said you pendant was the key.
And Riddlethar knows I have tried everything I can think of. I held it out, I presented it forcefully, I even shook it vigorously, but nothing happened. I do not know what else to do.
You say your mother would sometimes hold it and tell you story, maybe something she said?
My memories and the Kunzari stories, everything jumbles together. Too much research has crowded my mind. Wait, maybe... I remember one thing Mother used to say. Maybe if I repeat her words while I hold the pendant. When a Nequina's blood calls, the shadow dance begins.
By the moons, you opened the path.
You go ahead. Zamorak and I will deal with the dragon outside. Somehow.
Moons watch over you. Come, Five Claw. Let us see where this leads. How beautiful! Why was this hidden for so long? This place has guardians, it seems, but they could not stop the betrayer.
They're gonna stop us though.
That relic. See what you can make of it, Five Claw.
What?
The spirits awaken. The temple recognized me. I am becoming attuned.
What, they just stand there? They recognize you, but they still attack us though. Oh, level 50 now.
Sir Cadwell, you're part of Kunzari's Krazun. Why are you doing this?
I want what Kunzari hid
The
away.
bar just keep glowing.
Moons to reach it if a few cats must die along the way. What of it?
Maintain champion point.
You talk to your new god like that? Manners!
Master Go, like it. Stand in now. Action Dungeon subclasses.
The temple. It shows us how
Yes,
the betrayer
sir.
became attuned.
Can't do anything with that for now. What? What did I get? All right. Oh, so from now on, the EXP will turn in champion point.
Another temple relic. Activate it for me, Five Claw.
Why is me the one? Shouldn't you be the one?
The temple relic, Five Claw. Activate it so the process of attunement can continue.
What were those images we saw? Those one with the betrayer and the moon priest?
The temple showed us the ancient past. After the betrayer killed Kudzari and came to this holy place, he killed the moon priest to force his attunement. The voices of Joan and Jode grow dim. Activate the relic now, please.
Can you activate the relic yourself?
I need to do this properly. When Anequina performed her attunement, Kunzari accompanied her and activated the relics. The temple identifies me as Anequina, so you must be Kunzari.
We saw the past, but where the real betrayer?
Somewhere ahead of us, on his way to the temple sanctuary to make the moons move. I need to finish my attunement before we face him. So, please, Five Claw, let us get on with it.
Oh, Jesus.
I understand. Moving the moons causes an eclipse. That opens the way to Jode's core.
I think they're behind us, waiting for us to open it. Oh,
It's
God.
almost a shame how Inequina's faithful keep throwing themselves at my blade. Almost.
Time to knock some heads.
Temple relic. There it is. Activate it, please. Now, Five Claw. We need to reach the temple sanctuary.
They're waiting to attack us, though.
Wait, my friend. Let us talk before we confront the betrayer. The ancient memories become clearer in my mind with every passing moment. We follow the same path as the heroes of legend. Kunzari, Anequina, the betrayer, they all walked these steps to reach Jode's core.
Tell me everything the actual memories have shown you.
I see the truth of the myths and legends. Kunzari tricked Calcrontid into storing the might of the dragons in Jode's core. Then, the heroes of the Krajun lured them into the halls of Colossus and sealed the doors.
Right, and the betrayer stabbed Kunzari in the back.
Yes, he murdered Kunzari and then came to this temple to gain the power to move the moons and open the way to Jode's core. You see, the path only appears at the moon gate of Anequina when the moons are aligned, as in an eclipse.
The moon priest stopped the betrayer back then.
True, but many died before they lopped off his head. The betrayer was the greatest warrior of his day. If it comes to a battle, it will not be an easy one. There is an apparatus in the sanctuary, linked to the larger moon gate. That is what we seek.
Okay.
We are about to enter the place where the betrayer faced his greatest failure. where he died at the hands of the remaining heroes and moon priests. We must make sure history repeats itself.
You have any advice on fighting betrayer?
The shade of Anequina darkens with rage whenever I think about him. Even before his betrayal, she detested the man. He was vain, proud, a great sword fighter, but full of ego and hubris. Perhaps that is his weakness, his pride.
Man, it takes so long to load, Jesus. You're the betrayer.
Too late, fools! The eclipse has started. I'm going to share the power with the dragons. Magnanimous, don't you think? Sure, these lovely keepsakes don't.
Shut up.
I cannot stop the eclipse.
What's wrong with you? You only have one job to do.
The betrayer did something to the apparatus. The moons cannot hear my plea.
You cannot stop that?
No. The betrayer has set the moons in motion, and they will not answer to my song. There is nothing to stop the dragons from using the moon gate of Anequina to
Rebecca
reach Jode's core.
828
Oh,
SS just
Rebecca!
donated with 15 views.
Oh my god, Rebecca!
Oh, what is this? What is this emote?
You're good for the ring, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca.
Version of it. It's so funny.
Thank you for the ring, Rebecca. How was your
You
stream?
can do that too. I can do that too. I can go.
My bar's broken. What are you guys streaming about?
Maybe I can't do it.
We are playing ESO right here. Hello, welcome everybody. You. What is that? Let me search it. We will do. What? That's new to me. What's the duel? Oh, it's a card game. Oh, I see. So you play with your viewers? How was it? You gamble? You beat on them. No gamble today. Ah, I see. It was a lot of fun. Nice, nice. Well, we are playing ESO recently, and I had a lot of fun. And doing the class, the story is very interesting, and we're probably going to play it for like I don't know how long. And I've not been drawing for these days for like 2 weeks now. Dang, I'm such a slacker, but it's okay. We will figure out later. Thank you everyone coming. Let's go on. Rebecca, if you need to rest, go rest. Go eat or drink or whatever. Thank you for the raid again. Thank you. So Israel is doomed.
Not yet. This apparatus moves the moons, but the moon gate of Anequina creates the portal to Jode's core. Luckily, I sent forces there to defend it from the dragons. We will join them. But first, the memories tell me we have one more task here.
What do we need to do?
Anequina's memories show me how she once used a dragon horn. The combat dragon horn you gave me. It needs to be energized, have its power restored. Activate the nearby temple relic, and I will charge the dragon horn.
We just activate it? Jesus.
Everything. Kunzai, Anequina, Cadwell, John and Jode. All of it into the dragon horn.
heart is refreshing, pleasant, and I'm fit as a fig tree. Now, where's the evil me?
Oh, you here?
Where is the fiend? Let me at him. I returned as soon as I could to help you give the
Oh, so you
betrayer a
didn't
good
die.
threat.
The betrayer has been destroyed, but what about you?
I feel tip-top, I must say. I thought it was the cozy confines of my beloved Cold Harbor, but I suppose it has more to do with the destruction of my other half. Well, good show. The world is saved.
Not exactly. The betrayer set the moon in motion. And then, yeah, leeching, the dragon can reach the pole.
That doesn't sound good. Let me think. If I concentrate, I can recall what was going through my despicable other self's mind. He wanted to make sure no one could stop the path from opening. He promised the dragons.
There must a way to stop the left.
I'm afraid not, at least not from here. He did something to the apparatus. It can't be used again. Chimera might be able to separate the moons, but she'd need to do it at the moon gate. She looks a little peaked, though, doesn't she?
We need to get her back to the...
I am all right. Cadwell, can we use your portal to return to Riemann?
Of course, Chimera. It's ready.
Of course, you should use that all the time. Yeah, you find loot for you.
I feel like 1,000 pieces of gold. Just delightful. But poor Chimera, she appears to have the weight of a mammoth on her shoulders. You should talk to her.
The eclipse approaches, and with it the opening of the moon gate of Anequina. We have a short amount of time before the way to Jode's core appears. At least I am attuned, and I was able to charge the Dragonhorn.
What do we do now?
Gareshri has already gone to the moon gate of Anequina to take charge of the forces there. We will join him shortly. Thank you for helping with my attunement, Fiveclaw. With you and my ancestors beside me, we will find a way to stop the dragons.
Okay.
We stopped the betrayal.
Gain champion point, go to champion system menu by pressing B, and then your point with
when the eclipse occurs, the moon gate of Anequina will open and grant access to Jode's core, which is exactly what the dragons desire.
How much time do we have?
Some, but not a lot. Luckily, we anticipated the
have
connection to the moon gate and sent Gareshri ahead with whatever forces we could spare, which was not as much as I would like.
Ooh.
I just wish we had something else to fall back on.
What about Dragonhorn?
The combat Dragonhorn is charged, but we still do not know its full capabilities. We must not waste its energy, so we will save it until absolutely necessary. We should make our way to the moon gate now. Tell our companions, it is time.
Okay.
Our companions left the palace to wander Riemann and consider what is to come. Find Abner Tarn, Zamorak, and Prefect Kalo. Cadwell too, if he is still around. I would like them to join us at the moon gate, but will understand if they decide not to.
Where's the moon gate?
The ancient structure rises out of the jungle far to the southwest. To think, a place known primarily as a pilgrimage stop and historical curiosity may turn out to be the site of Elsewhere's most crucial battle yet.
Tell me more about moon gate.
The moon gates are among the oldest ruins in Elsewhere. Of the few sites we know of, the Anequina ruin is the most well-preserved. Moon priests consider it sacred. The Riddlethar ties it to the lattice. The rest of us, we see a pile of old rocks.
So what actually happened to you at the Shadow Dance Temple?
I can only tell you what I experienced. I became one with the temple, With all its memories and past experiences, I connected with my bloodline, with the first Anequina herself. I was attuned.
What does that mean, attuned?
I underwent the process of attunement, the same as Anequina and the moon priests of the temple, the same as Cadwell. I know how to make the moons move, provided we find a working lunar lattice apparatus.
Do you open portal like Cadwells do now?
Some of the stories about Anequina speak of her teleporting from place to place. I see something about portals, but it does not make much sense. Perhaps when I have had 1,000 years to practice, I will be as competent as Cadwell, yes?
Hmm. Gather your companion.
Quiet moments to meditate have been rare since Zamorak returned to Elsewhere. This one needed some time alone, especially after helping Tharn with the dragon at the Shadow Dance ruins. But you
We
look
don't have
like
time
one
for
who
you
is
to
in
be
what could use,
alone.
my friend.
How I want us to gather the moon gate.
Zamorak suspected that would be our next destination. This one noticed that the moons have shifted in the sky, moving in a way that breaks their usual pattern. The betrayer's doing, yes? At least you and Queen Kamira returned from the ruins.
The betrayer set Moon to an exclave, but we killed him and Kamala is now attuned to the Lucky.
Then we still have a chance. Zamorak has pledged his honor to Queen Kamira. He will not break that vow. This one has a purpose again, and will see it through no matter the cost. Zamorak will meet you at the Moon Gate, my friend.
I will see you at the moon gate.
Queen Kamira, attuned to the lunar lattice. Zamorak never expected to see such a miracle in his lifetime. This one prays that it will be enough when we stand against the dragons.
Speak of dragon, what happened after Kamala and I entered the temple?
About what you would expect. Tharn used flashy spells to confuse the dragon until it finally gave up and flew away. Then, we encountered a squad of Euraxians led by a necromancer. Those Zamorak dispatched. It was the least this one could do.
Hello, come to partake in a before-the-battle cleansing? I find it prudent to make myself pristine prior to the start of a slaughter. In my experience, the
See,
subsequent
public.
blood and gore adheres much better to a well-laundered body.
I want us to gather.
The Moon Gate. I hope to wash away the memories of the betrayer, but some stenches can't be removed with soap and water. I'm sorry I made the moons move, my friend. Sorry I helped the dragons.
I was a betrayer, not you.
But before I became the gallantly gaunt, soul-shriven form you see today, I was the betrayer. I originally did all the terrible deeds that led us to this place. I'm rather ashamed. Dash it all.
So help us fix this.
Yes, of course, that was my plan all along. Make up for my past atrocities by helping the nice cat people defeat the evil dragons, just like the hero I was before I became the betrayer. Tally-ho then, I'll head to the Moon Gate now and meet you there.
Okay.
As nice as these facilities are, I miss the boiling plasm pools of Cold Harbor, hot enough to melt the skin right off your bones. What an invigorating sensation.
Won't the water rust your armor?
And your point is?
Never mind.
Wine used to rejuvenate me after periods of intense exertion and spellcasting. Now I can barely taste the stuff. A good thing too. Khajiiti wine is cloyingly sweet, like drinking candied plums boiled in moon sugar. I presume you have news?
Yes.
The Moongate. A noble but futile proposition, I fear. The Khajiit should pack up and flee while they still can. Let the Alliance armies deal with this. Show them some fights are more important than deciding whose posterior best fits the ruby throne.
Are you suggesting me give up?
No, no. Just pondering other options. Too much of what we're facing was the inadvertent result of my actions or the actions of my family. Dragons, Euraxians, necromancers. The responsibility falls to me, and balance must be restored. Would you stand a chance otherwise? Without my arcane and strategic insights, anything you try is destined to fail. I won't have that on my conscience. Now, allow me to finish this sickeningly sweet inebriant, one last indulgence before the end. By the way, I believe I understand the purpose of the dragon horn. After much consideration, the use and function of the ancient instrument has become clear. The Dragon Guard were clever, I'll say that for them.
You know how to use Dragonhorn?
Theoretical knowledge isn't the same as practical experience, but I believe I understand the fundamentals of its operation. The Dragon Guard prepared a horn taken from a massive dragon and engraved it with arcane runes, giving it astonishing power.
Dragon is actually dragon's horn?
Oh yes, I'm fairly certain of that. And I found historical references indicating the Dragon Guard gifted such relics to key locations, for their protection, you see. The one you located was originally in Rimmen before it was moved to the sanctuary.
Well, how do we use it?
We have neither the time nor resources to move the large relic, but the small horn you brought back, it's called a combat horn, by the way, was designed to be carried into battle. Once charged with energy, its sound weakens dragons.
I'm gonna charge the horn at the Shadow Dance Temple.
One problem solved then. The next is sheer age. This ancient combat horn is exceedingly fragile. I'm not sure how many times we can sound the horn before it disintegrates into dust. For that reason, I suggest we save it until we absolutely need it.
One more person.
The quiet moments between battles. I like to spend the time catching up on my reading. History, military strategy, recipe books. My secret pleasure is a good mystery, though. And the new Investigator Veil is a real page-turner.
Oh.
I've been waiting for the order to move out. I sent most of the Cygnus irregulars on ahead with Gareshri, but a small contingent remained here in case our earlier guess was wrong. I assume events in the ruins confirmed our theory?
Yes, to kill the betrayer, but not before he set the moon to move and open the moon gate.
Understood. We need to defend the moon gate and stop the dragons from using it when it opens. Keep them from reaching Jode's core. Well, at least now we have a mission. I just hope the Khajiit can get over their aversion to working with my troops.
Has this much trouble in the force with Khajiit?
Queen Euraxia's tyranny made the Khajiit wary. I don't blame them for that. I just want to show them that not all Imperials are tyrants, that they can trust at least a few of us. It will come, as long as we don't turn on each other first.
Okay, appreciate you that. That's so far. Guess we can go to teleport. Wait, today is Father's Day? I didn't know that. Do I have time to reach that? Oh, the dragon dead already. Never mind. That's fast. Let's get that book. What's that book?
Be gentle. I could feel it looking at us.
Wait, anyone here? Who lives here? Boy. Never mind.
Work! Farmhands needed at Mother's farm! Roxargo's mother is very nice. He promises.
Later.
Oh, Roxargo works so hard.
I can feel it humming.
This way. I'm sorry. Killed it, it just become grilled chicken.
Let me at him.
Did I get that? No.
Better full pockets than empty.
I will head back to there.
Where do runestones even come from?
It appears everyone has arrived. Report to Prefect Kalo, Five Claw, while I confer with the Queen.
An eclipse is an eerie sight, but where are the dragons? The moons come together and the sky grows dark. Ominous, isn't it? And strangely beautiful. Where are the dragons, though? And the remaining Euraxians? I assumed they would have started their push for the Moongate by now.
Are we ready for this?
As ready as we can be. The Kashidi militia and the Cygnus Irregulars have taken defensive positions along the path up to the Moongate, and whatever siege weapons we could get our hands on are set to repel the dragons.
So you think that we can start the assault?
Not a chance. We only hope to slow them enough to give Tharn and Chimera the time they need to stop the Moongate from opening, or find a way to shut it if all else fails. If the dragons don't reach Jode's core, we win. Wait, what's that noise? Dragons, go join Queen Chimera. I'll take charge down here.
Zamorak will go with you.
Get those fires out and ready the ballistic. Move it, soldiers!
Time for reckless audacity and daring do.
You coming too?
Uraxians. The wall has been breached.
Kill the cats and the traitors!
The guy's queen dead. Just
Up
rest
there.
in peace.
More Uraxians. Here they come. Prepare yourself. More soldiers. Take them down. What?
Surprise!
What does that mean?
The path is clear. We need to reach Queen Chimera. Gareshri, no! Stay with me, old master. Gareshri still breathes, but his injuries are serious. He needs a healer. In the meantime, Zamorak knows what he must do. With Gareshri injured, someone else must take command of this position. Make sure the Uraxians and the dragons encounter enough resistance to slow them down. That task now falls to Zamorak. Yes, my friend. This is Zamorak's chance to finally atone for his past mistakes. Wait, what is this? The dragon horn. This one doesn't know why Gareshri was carrying this. But you must take it and reach the Moongate. Queen Chimera needs you. Go. Now, Five Claw.
Maybe I should have fought left instead of right. Let's try that again.
What in oblivion?
I've got these hooligans, old trout. Let's get to Abner before the moon's completely alive.
See how the moons align with the ancient gate? The lattice opens a path to Jode's core. But how did you get the dragon horn? Where's Garishri? And why are the sounds of battle so close? Did the Euraxians overrun our defenses?
Ali was injured in the dragon Vigil War.
Garishri? Hurt? And the Euraxians behind our defenses? This is not good. Not good at all. Well, we still have the dragon horn. At least until the power runs out or the fragile relic falls apart. Ah, I just wish the moons would move for me.
I thought the tournament gave you the power to move the moon.
The power, yes, but not the knowledge and experience. I will continue to try to move the moons and close the gate, but you will need to keep the Euraxians from taking this position. I am counting on you, Five.
The dragon horn. It's our only chance.
No, Fireflow! Not yet!
They go in there?
Through the portal, both of you, and bring the dragon horn.
Chimera, wait!
Fiveclaw, we stand on the sacred plane of Jode. The dragons went down into the processional. They seek to breach Jode's core. From the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple, Anequina and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power.
I don't understand. Why would dragons agree to give up a part of their power?
Here, on the plane of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use Calgronti's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more.
What Kunzari even offered?
He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. Calgronti's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity to steal all the stored energy for himself. We must stop him!
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
Why you attack us? You're supposed to attack dragons.
Moon priests still guard this sacred place.
The moon priests worship new gods now, you insignificant morsels.
No, not yet.
Avoid Mulamnir as best you can.
Hey, you asked for this.
Mulamnir, Calgronteed, and Jode's Core. Are you ready for this, Chimera? Calgronteed is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with Mulamnir 5 Claw. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn, but use it sparingly.
Oh, you done?
You dare to face me, morsel?
Oh Jesus, 17 mil?
Little insect.
Dude, how do you do that?
Yes, brother, I will make this quick.
Well, what can we do right here? You don't come down.
Get inside my shield, or the dragon shout will kill you!
Please,
Cheat! Fiend!
that's cheating, dude. Get down, dude. Oh shit.
You have made me angry, pest.
Oh no, I haven't. So you can download the mimic and the minion that we posted in there. You can look at it and just download whatever you want. Hey, shit. Dude.
I shall crush these fleas, brother. You have my word.
What do you do, Jesus? Oh, UI looks so much easier to read than the DR. Yeah, that's the mod that made. But you have to download the minion first. Then you can download the mod from the minion. Check out the Discord. They have posts in there.
Get into my protective aura now.
Sus, G, B.
Yeah, the minion. You need to download the app and then link it to your game and then download the mod from it. Sit down, dude. Oh shit.
Die, insect, die! So, Bugsman.
Ooh. He just watched me attack him. Ah. It's like a dog watching a child play game.
Guaranteed, assist me. Power. It fuels me. Good job.
Mulamnir prepares to attack. Let my magic protect you.
Why don't you just fight with me, dude?
It cannot end like this.
Yes, please die.
So.
You killed Mulamnir. Good.
I will be the equal of Akatosh.
The moons. I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Jode, hear me.
The power. It belongs to me.
Get down.
And resume your eternal dance. Now, Five Claw, sound the horn!
You did it, Chimera. You ended the eclipse. But that means
The moon gate is closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamnir is dead, and Calgrontit has been defeated.
What?
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you look.
Calgronteed, I wonder. I'm actually pleased to see you, Cadwell. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
Well, we're leaving? That's it? What? His brother dead and he just ran away? Loser.
Queen Chimera, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moon parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main?
Hey, the helmet has an ear too.
If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
What are you looking for, old guy? You should be retired now. Why you follow him, Catwell?
We did it, Five Claw! We put the moons back in motion and defeated both Mulamnir and Calgrontid. I want to thank you for everything. Elsewhere is safer today because of you.
How do you figure that out?
Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish Calgrontid.
Are we really sure that we defeat Calgrontid? Seems extremely powerful at the end.
He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed, but the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that, a concern for another day, yes?
What? Concern for another day?
I cannot be named queen without the Main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moongate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for elsewhere. We have accomplished much, my friend. We overthrew the tyrant, Euraxia Tar, defeated Zumog Foom and the Betrayer, even killed at least 2 dragons and made the moons move in the sky. If only I could shake this sense of impending doom.
What kind of impending doom we talking?
Nothing specific. Not really. I guess this sense of worry will stay with me until I know the fate of Gareshri, Zamarak, even Prefect Kalo. I would return to the Moongate, but other matters require my attention. Namely, the envoy of the Main.
You think our companion might not have survived the attack?
That is just it. I have no idea. Moons, my head pounds. The effort I exerted at Jode's core was not without a cost. Five Claw, could I convince you to determine the fate of my soldiers and our friends?
What?
I appreciate your assistance, my friend. Find out what happened to Gareshri and the others, then bring word back to me. Meanwhile, I will try to find a few moments to rest before I meet with the Main's envoy or worry about the other dragons.
Isn't the dragon threat over now?
Far from it. But without Calgrontid and Mulamnir to lead them, they are solitary beasts without a grand plan. Colossal, dangerous beasts to be sure, but not the overwhelming force they were under their dragon leaders.
It's hard to believe it all started with the ancient Khajiit Legion.
There is little difference between myth and history for the Khajiit Five Claw. Whether Euraxia discovered the Kunzari stories and that led them to the Betrayer's head, or Zumog Foom reanimated the head and then learned the tales, who can say?
Let's see. Golden Sand. Where is that? Am I? Honestly, this place is much more better than the Thieves Guild place. LGBTQAR plus and always down to help players regain knowledge and gear farm. Honestly, this dance looks so silly. I like her outfit though. No, what is that?
It's good to see you, Five Claw. We only just returned and I have yet to report to the Queen. Chimera is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move and the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the moon gate.
Amira is fine.
After I was caught in that dragon blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds and took command of the soldiers defending the upper ridge. I'm sorry to say that I was in and out of consciousness for most of what happened next.
So you don't know how the battle ends.
I know that I am still alive and grateful to be back in Rimmen. It's a miracle, thank the moons, that the city is free once more. If you want to know what really occurred at the Moon Gate, you'll need to ask Zamorak and Prefect Kelo.
Okay.
There are those among the troops who need the healers more than I. But perhaps a few hours in the soothing springs will restore my strength. I'll need it too. I have much to do to help Chimera restore Enequina to its former glory.
Zamorak is happy to see you, friend. After the dragons entered the Moon Gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly everything seemed all right. Just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could. This one let the desert wind flow through his limbs and claws, while our soldiers rallied to his side.
Defeat the Exonians?
Between the Khajiiti militia and the Cygnus irregulars, we held them off. When the moons separated, the Euraxians broke off their attack and scattered to the four winds. The remainder will be a nuisance, but they pose no threat to the kingdom.
What about the dragons?
Zamorak doesn't know for certain. We faced mostly the Euraxians on the upper ridge. Prefect Kelo commanded the ballisti, so he could tell you more. This one does know that when the moons began to separate, the dragons roared in rage and flew away.
What will you do now?
Zamorak hopes to serve as Queen Chimera's claw and defend the throne as he was trained to do. If she will not have me, well, Gareshri has many plans for improving life in elsewhere. This one would be happy to help in any way he can.
What are you, dude?
Oh, it's you. Good to see you're still among the living. I suppose you had a hand in getting the moons to finally pull apart? Hang on, I need to finish my report. I find that it's best to write it all down while it's still fresh in my mind. It's all in my report. Our troops held their ground and fought bravely. We lost many good soldiers, Khajiiti and Imperial, but we did our duty. We slaughtered Euraxians by the score and kept the dragons at bay until the moons broke apart.
Okay.
It was crucial to our survival. When the moons separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose their drive, their purpose. They stopped attacking and flew off. Not a moment too soon. We had exhausted both our strength and our ammunition.
What did the Inshuan do then?
The ones that survived Zamorak's charge lost what remained of their courage when the dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward.
What will you and dragons do now?
We still have a lot to do to heal the scars left by Euraxia and her mercenaries. I'll offer our services to Queen Chimera and Lord Gareshri. Let them use us where we'll do the most good.
Will you help defeat elsewhere?
If that's what they need. But the Cygnus Irregulars are mostly military engineers, scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to offer a kingdom that needs to be rebuilt than just blades and shields. That was our original mission, to help elsewhere.
Oh, nice.
Outsider, this one must speak with you.
Who are you? Hey, I like your outfit though.
This one never expected to set foot in the capital of Nequina again. She hoped the militia would succeed, but she didn't believe they stood a chance against the usurper queen. Kashia understands you played a significant role in these events, yes?
I help them and do a lot of stuff.
Such wonders you have accomplished, and to have touched the face of Blessed Jode. This one is in awe. Despite all that, the Main has sent me to determine what happens next. Where is Lord Gareshri, the Speaker of the Main?
I also returned from battle and went to see the healers. What do you mean? What happened?
The healers? This one hopes the Speaker wasn't gravely injured. As for your question, we must settle the matter of Enequina's succession. Kashia must determine if Chimera is the legitimate heir to the throne, and if so, recognize her claim.
She's the only surviving daughter of a king. Doesn't that make her the queen?
Certainly, but anyone can make such a claim. To be accepted by the Khajiit, she must be recognized by the Main. With Gareshri indisposed, will you stand with Chimera and vouch for her heritage? If so, please tell her I am ready to meet with her.
Okay.
Before you return to Chimera's side, this one requests an additional favor. The Main gave Kashia a sealed letter for Abner Tharn, but he refuses to see me. I understand that you and he share a special bond. Perhaps you could deliver the letter.
Why do you need that?
The specifics concern the Tharn alone, but this one believes it deals with the artificial eclipse and its impact on Khajiit society. The moons hold great sway over the Khajiit born under them. What does this mean for those born during this eclipse?
This eclipse?
No matter what caused the eclipse, Joan and Jode joined as one. When this occurs naturally, one born then may become the next Main. But during a false eclipse, succession becomes a concern. The Main hopes Tharn can explain the arcane implications.
Why didn't the Main come to crown Camilla personally?
The Main cannot be everywhere at once. That is what the Speaker and the envoys are for. For now, the Main's duties do not include Enequina. But know that the Main's heart is everywhere in Elsewhere. Now, please deliver the letter to Abner Tharn.
Amna, you simply must stay for the ceremony. It's not every day we get to see a lovely cat receive a crown.
Nonsense. And don't call me Abner. Besides, I think I've overstayed my welcome as far as Chimera is concerned. You and Cadwell, the two of you just can't leave well enough alone. No one was supposed to notice as I slipped out of Rimmon. Of course, very little has gone according to plan since the Wrathstone tablets set me on this path.
Leaving?
I am neither sentimental nor enamored of pomp and circumstance. My time in elsewhere has shown me that I have limits. I am not the battle mage I was in my younger days. Besides, I hate parties. Small talk, speeches, canapes, totally unbearable.
Don't you want to be there when Camilla crowned queen?
I watched firsthand as a remarkable young woman became a leader. She's already a queen. Everything else is simply ceremony. I've lingered here long enough. You were an able enough traveling companion. I may call on you again sometime.
I have a letter for you from the man.
An intriguing question. Are Khajiit born under a forced eclipse next in line for the main? But this other bit confirms my suspicions. I must travel to Palatine at once. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Until then, farewell.
Bye-bye.
We accomplished much, but I fear we haven't seen the last of Calgrontide. I must investigate reports coming from the south. You, however, have a queen to crown. Take Cadwell with you.
Do I need to install all the library or something?
Chimera
well, it depends on which mod that you install, but I do download a lot of them. I just download whatever is the most downloaded.
We saw no body, and there's no reason to suppose Calgrontide couldn't escape from Jode just as we did.
Thank you for the sub, Master Guru. Subscribed it for 1 month.
I'll send for you if and when I
This
can.
is how often I mod. Then you do need a dependency for the mod to work. You download whatever that you're interested in and look at the description. They will tell you that what is the dependency. Download all the dependency it needs. You can do that. It's just a lot of files, that's all.
Give the main's blessing.
Not to Camilla. What the hell, you're not in the dorm room? Oh, you just up now.
Gareshri told me you found them. He filled me in on what happened during the battle at the Moongate. Dragons
I mean, automatically you pick a mod, it has all the dependencies you need. Oh, I see. I don't know.
It pinches.
I don't really know.
I miss my leathers.
Most of them are separated author. The developer, they just different person. So.
I am having many thoughts, but I know what I must do. Like Anequina and my other ancestors before me, I must stand tall and accept my responsibilities with humility and grace. Provided the main's envoy confirms my right to the throne. The woman is inscrutable. I think she just wants to see me suffer until she acquiesces and places the crown on my head. Before the full weight of the kingdom falls upon my shoulders, I want to tell you something. I want you to know I appreciate everything you have done for Elsewhere. For me, I do not believe we would have survived without your assistance. Now, I understand the envoy asked you to stand beside me at the ceremony. Are you ready, my friend?
Okay. I like this big cat.
The healers were able to do wonders, my friend. I almost feel like my old self again. I will secure Camira's claim. You just stand beside her and support her. She values your presence, as do I. But where is Chimera? I expected you to bring her in.
Who will confirm that Chimera is the daughter of King Hemekar and the rightful heir to the throne of Anequina?
I will, as her guardian all these years, and as the Speaker of the Main. Chimera is the rightful heir. Come forth, daughter of Hemekar and Numara. Come forth, child of Anequina.
Chimera, do you accept the duties of the throne? Will you lead this kingdom and protect its people?
I do, and I will.
Know then that the Main accepts and recognizes your claim. All hail Chimera, Queen of Anequina!
I promise to serve our people, and I offer thanks to all who helped achieve our recent victories. Finally, there is one I wish to honor. One whose assistance in these matters was unprecedented and invaluable. Five Claw, my comrade and friend, please approach the throne.
Can you give me your outfit?
Courageous Five Claw, I will make sure your deeds are sung by my people. They will be told from one generation to the next. As Kunzari passed into legend, so too will you.
I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing, my friend. Just know that you helped deliver my homeland from tyranny. You helped me avenge my parents. You saved us from dragons and undead. We will never forget that. I will never forget that.
What happened now?
You appeared when elsewhere we
Royal
needed
staff
you
of
most. In
Antigua.
our most desperate time of troubles, you helped restore our nation. You will always have a place here, my friend. And I want you to accept the greatest award I can offer. I name
the
you
betrayal.
Champion of Anequina.
What is this? Furniture.
There are still dragons to kill and Euraxians to deal with, but now it is time to celebrate. Take a few moments, talk to our friends, then enjoy yourself, champion. You earned it.
What does a queen do?
Just what you would expect. I listen to problems and I try to find solutions. I suppose I must coordinate with our allies in the Dominion at some point, and there are still stray dragons and Euraxian deserters to deal with. So,
Ah, blood to go! Then I guess your days as the agent of man are behind you now.
It is time for different adventures, Five Claw. I must lead my people and erase the memories of the usurper queen. May her name be blotted from the histories. Of course, I may find time to slip away and explore a ruin or two. Every now and again.
Okay.
And all hail Five Claw, whom I name Champion of Anequina.
Oh yeah. Bow me, people. Let's see this new stuff. All this old one do not have CP. Oh, it's 49, that's why. Yes, we've done the Elsewhere. Man, I like their clothes. They don't give it to me. Bad people. Action. Let's see. Golden Saint. Peace. And then nothing else. Ah. Furniture. Hoser is a betrayer. Where the fuck is that? Place of the Lunar Champion. Overlook the halls so closely. Oh! You can put that in your house. Okay, let's see what does it look like?
Wasn't that a beautiful ceremony? Not quite on the level of the time I attended Molon Ball's first Daedric Titan unveiling and Soul Shriven Impalement celebration, but beautiful, just the same.
What's next for Cavell?
Next, haven't given it a thought. It's enough trouble keeping track of the past and present to bother with what happens in the future. Maybe I'll finally build that little house on the edge of Cold Harbor's yawning chasm. Ah, the vertigo.
Are you really considering going back to Cold Harbor?
Well, certainly. Eventually. It's my home. Besides, who would all the Soul Shriven look up to if I never returned? Have no fear, my friend. If you ever need Catwell's sword again, I'll rush to your side without hesitation. You have my word.
Okay. Let's teleport to the home. Wait, what? Edit? Turn. How do you do this? Why don't you take another one off? Well, what's the difference? Looks the same.
No, thief! This one!
tank is full. Fuck. Right, less time to open these boxes. Oh, I get one.
You seek. Ajita has gold if you have wares. What do you require of us?
42k. Jesus. Hmm.
Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
Why would a dragon be near the moon gate? Do you have any ideas?
This one would love to have the answer to many questions, and the answer to this question in particular eludes him. This one also does not understand the meaning behind the words.
One of my other friends claims this dragon tried to absorb power from the moon. This fall, I don't like the sound of that. Surely this isn't possible.
Ah, fear not. That is in the past now. The walker who helped depose Euraxia prevented the dragon from accomplishing anything. Knowing why all that occurred is what remains for us to puzzle out.
Oh damn, look at this! Shiny! Can you put this on that? Wow. This is what we talk about peace. Mm. No, not really. Can you put in here? Wow. Ah, tiny. Wow, look at that. Boom, boom. I like this. Change another guy. I really like my new pink. Damn, everybody should do elsewhere quest. Hey! How is this one? What by here? Let's see where this stuff come from. Golden Road. We'll do that one later. What about this one? Oh, storm delivered. Complete both Leech and Allow Grave in Veteran. Oh, Veteran done. Nice. Hey, I haven't saved it? Jesus. Yes, this is it. Oh, I like this. Then what is another one? Golden Roll quest: defeat the boss, explore a doll to become a hero of the Golden Roll. Okay, this one we'll do later. And what about this one? Master. Oh, never mind. Level 50 cooking. But this Slaver of Elsewhere. Complete quest, defeat box, if a doe, become a saver without a. Oh, never mind. Later. What else? This one. Your 6K, then track location in the ground. Oh, that's easy. Then silver. Jewelry crafter. Save what on Paris. What about this one? Okay, both loads came back. Oh. Oh. I like this. Looks cool, Jesus Christ. Hey, so flashy. And better than this. I can already dye all my clothes. It's stupid that the clothes is separated character. Where am I? I don't really need to do this. Go to the what I was doing. I'll just go back to the house.
You know, my ears were burning.
This one keeps your sleep.
Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
was going to do something.
This one keeps your...
Fortune favor you, my friend.
Wait, I have a crate?
An excellent selection. Select your rewards, my friend. A silver reward. Your crates are gone, my friend. But there are always additional crates available for purchase. Goodbye, my friend.
Maybe or? What the fuck is that? That's it? What does it do? Jesus Christ. Right, I guess that's it for today. Maybe you'll be tired. See you guys tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow, Neko.